into more stable looking notes as the non-chord tone. And I'm going to finish up by calling this last one a chord tone. So the chord symbol that I gave here was C major 7. And so we could see, first of all, notice that this is all diatonic. We're not talking about chromatic notes outside of the key. We're talking about being in C major. And so our two non-chord tones are part of the C major scale. But here, again, their function is what's important. This is functioning as a neighbor. This is functioning as a neighbor as well. And so if I were going to be harmonizing this using closed position or drop 2 or even pentatonic voicings, I would want to harmonize all these chord tones. I'd want to harmonize all those chord tones with diminished chords, tonicization, side steps. I'd want to harmonize all the chord tones with notes from C major, and all the non-chord tones with these colorful things, diminished seventh chords, tonicizations, and side steps. And let's just close, well, actually, a slightly more advanced way of looking at this is that we could also have compound melodies, right? In compound melodies, there's maybe a main melody and then other notes that are coming in above or below. So the example that I gave here is a pretty simple example. So there's this clear scale going down, right? A, G, F, E, D. And then there's this kind of pedal note below. You could consider these ghost notes, I think, if you want. And so what's interesting to me here is that we could analyze the top line as its own melody. So that even though we're skipping away from this G, we're actually hearing it as moving by step to the F. So I'm kind of playing, right? I'm playing that top line, and then adding in the bottom notes underneath. So that's a slightly more complex version of looking at chord tones versus non-chord tones.
Because things like secondary dominants and tritone subs and mu chords, they work great on this kind of exercise even with modal interchange. And this is modal interchange because we're using F major, but we're using a lot of chords from F minor, the parallel minor. The beautiful chord progression, we still add things like secondary dominants to it. Or we can add tritone subs. Jazz piano content, don't forget to subscribe, because things like secondary dominants and tritone subs and mu chords, they work great on this kind of exercise even with modal interchange. And this is modal interchange because we're using F major, but we're using a lot of chords from F minor, the parallel minor. The beautiful chord progression, we still add things like secondary dominants to it. To subscribe, because things like secondary dominants and tritone